Nanti Isya lawan Om ya. Isya lawan Om ya. Ya. Hah?
Mungkin ada Natalnya, mungkin baik.
Oh iya.
Nanti dia dapat hadiah yang
Dapat. Oh iya. Dapat hadiah.
Itu apa ya?
Itu untuk tendangnya.
Sudah.
Ya, nanti Isya oper Om ya. Isya pencet X kata Om ini X. Ini kotak ini. Buat tendang kuat.
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway. Passes short and sharp. looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bellingham. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Just a real chance! There it is! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Number 7.
Indonesia make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Toljan. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Levante clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Fermin running with intent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in plenty of space here. Muscular approach does pay off here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's running through.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a super give and go. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, shooting chance! Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. Looking for the run. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for options for movement. Chance to deliver. Bullish header! Crossed in again, takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Laporte. Laporte so far, and the score is 1-0. And it's Alaba. Oh, such a clever touch. Now, this could be a chance. Chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Sorloth is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Olasagasti. Toljan. Oh, good spread. Space for him to turn and look. He's going for goal! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Opts for safety. Toljan. That's a good ball out wide. Bellingham. And it's Camavinga. Olasagasti. He's looking wide. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Ferran Torres. Solid! And the ball's come loose here. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And that is out of play. Olasagasti. Lopez. Oh, that's nice. And the shot! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise. He's making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain...
Terrific effort!
Oke.
Shoots! Oh, that is a fair try.
Ini.
And it's half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Indonesia are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
So we're off again. And it's made its way to him. Fermin spots it and intercepts. Corner given.
Apa ya? Aduh. Banyak ya.
And now they can spring in the defence.
Apa? Warna putih kan?
Yang pecet ya. Ininya nggak boleh. Oke.
Ini aja, ini aja.
Pak. Apa sih main ini untuk apa ini? Apa ya?
Apa?
Itu untuk apa?
Apa sih? Masih hidup zombinya? Bunda. Ayo dia.
Iya,
Saya mau main sama teman.
dia.
Ya? Dan dia gitu ya.
Bisa golin.
Wah, berantem ya, Sang.
Bisa gol, Kak.
Ayo. Itu lagi ada.
Mau klik juga.
Apa? Apa?
Dengar suara
Enggak.
Enggak dengar.
Enggak. Ayo.
Just one in it.
Ayo.
From the manager can make
Kasih Isa.
the response he'd be looking for.
Oke. Ini untuk apanya? Dua-duanya.
Dua untuk harinya.
Oh.
Bisa.
Dan ini untuk apa? Ini untuk apa?
Untuk
Ini?
bisa tendang.
Aku mau.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So time for change. And this one has been on for a little while.
Well, the objective here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just get the rhythm up front.
Hit the uprights. It's a
Ya. Warna merah. Lampunya.
He's found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle. Bison. That's the shot.
Anak
And there's a goal. They have the equalizer.
ada.
Starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with a finish.
Oh, what a touch. How good was that? Poetry in motion.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claimed an assist.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been
Oma liatin fotonya.
Iya.
It's got away.
Gol, Pak.
Iya.
Kok ada itu?
Iya.
Ada Sasuke.
Ada bolanya.
Iya kan?
Halo.
Halo guys.
Activity on the bench here.
Well, they project a nice bit of tension,
Halo.
Peter, so I see him making
Halo halo.
Breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here? He's had it taken off him. Fermin defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Solot needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah.
You've got to be careful, Peter. They allow their attempt.
Oma.
And that really should have been that.
And that reaction to
Yeah.
the goal. They had a real
Pak,
chance
aku
to
cek.
tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Just eases him off the ball. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Good read, needed to be. And he's out of harm's way.
Bisa bunda kan?
Tolya.
Bisa.
Sorry.
Nicely spread.
Ah,
That's the pass back.
apa?
Well, there's plenty to like this approach. Keep down, keep going, and eventually things will change for them.
Lagi. Jadi ya.
They don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Nice control. Oh, no. Now the shot! That's a There really is no way back now.
Enggak ada.
Fabulous.
Right. Cek.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Wah, itu bawa apa itu? Mana Kak Messi mana?
Now it's Ferran Torres.
Siapa? Ya.
Now it's Solot. And he is deftly away. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, that's neat. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Tunisia have their second corner now. Alaba plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Camavinga. And the counter is on. Tolyan. And the referee brings it to a close. Tunisia are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Solot claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Ini
So what do you
mic-nya
take away from
cek
it all, Jim?
halo.
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
That smoking is only allowed in areas
All that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Halo guys.
Halo. Kamu udah apain deh?
Enggak mau ikut kan? Bisa.
Oh. Ini mana? Bunda ya, Tin.
Jangan celup baru, dengerin suara Isa di sini.
Kan suara Isa. Halo guys. Iya betul-betul kalau bang. Halo guys gitu.
Halo deh. Kamu udah apa?
Lagi apa guys?
Atuh tanya warna uni ya. Deh.
Tuh.
Tuh suara Isa tuh.
Kamu udah apa? Kamu udah apa deh? Tanya warna uni ya.
Ada suara Isa di situ. Ini dek gak lah.
Pontet.
Iya kan?
Pontet.
Kepencet.
Pencet.
Ya.
Ya.
Tunggu ya.
Tunggu ya guys.
Tunggu ya. Isya, ayo obatnya dulu.
Oh cari obatnya dulu. Di mana cari obatnya?
Kita dulu zombie yuk.
Jangan lah. Zombie takut.
Wah, waktu kita zombie. Ya.
Itu suka zombie.
Om Asia.
Ya takut om. Om takut.
Bibitin.
Bibitin bunda.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Shot, surely! Goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Tunisia gain their reward with an early goal.
Oh, nggak mau pakai itu lagi. Capek ya? Oke.
Oh, that's delightful. Marius Corena. Oh, right place, right time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Solot. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's picked out the run. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. This might... In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a throw-in. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Betia.
Kak Messi tadi mana, Pak?
Quarter of an hour played. Marchal.
Oke, Bun.
Molina producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's in a great position here. Molina. That is masterful defending. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Come on! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish and absolute joy! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Laporte did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Biar dengar suaranya Isa. Popo dan Awo.
And it's Molina. And here's Bellingham. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries a shot.
Oh iya, ada bolanya, ada bunda. Itu ada suara Om situ. Coba Isa dengerin ini di sini. Halo Isa. Halo Isa. Halo Isa. Isa lagi ngapain? Oke. Hati-hati ya Isa.
Alaba plays it short. Forced to go back. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose.
Bukain. Ini udah semuanya ini. Udah semuanya ini di sini.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Halo Isa. Isa lagi ngapain? Isa, ini Om. Hah?
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Belok ini. Ini di mana?
Half time coming up, and little doubt
Di
as to
pasar.
which of the two sides is the happier.
Oh, di muka.
A mixture of good defending and
Ntar
indecisive
anak Uang dulu.
passing. No progress. Threads one in. Fermin. Kubo. And a chance! Daddy.
Tidak.
And it's Lopez. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured.
Halo Isa.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Indonesia looking
Wow.
composed, content, comfortable,
Emangnya
leading
itu
2-0
telur siapa?
at half-time.
Kok bisa diambil?
And we get things going again. Camavinga.
Di bawah kan
And
Kak.
here's Ferran
Bunda
Torres.
nggak bisa ya Kak.
Solot. He's having a shot! who's going to be first to this?
Di bawah.
Alaba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Corner number 2 then.
Buaya, gitu. Kok buayanya nggak ada kan?
And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Mana anaknya?
Maria Skurena.
Gitu ya.
Lofted in.
Oh, yang warna merah tadi mana Isa?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the...
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Tadi yang merah sih kayaknya.
He's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Referee has just said play on. Kubo needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Okay.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ditangkap.
Fermin scooting forward. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Almost an hour gone. This is a promising build-up. Maria Skurena. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga. And it's Lopez. Knocks it out wide. Good ball, good take. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ferran Torres. Great vision. This looks promising. He's onside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's been shifted off it. Maria Skurena.
Memangnya dia nggak ada mama.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mana mamanya?
It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. That's a good ball out wide, and it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance. He's cut it out.
Trubuzkwa truly seemed to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And the pass is intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a really well-measured ball.
Siapa? Siapa?
Daddy.
Oh.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tunisia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done.
Kubo.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's found a way. Great chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a
Iya,
done
harusnya
deal.
ada satu lagi kan,
The
Kak?
lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the
Okay.
game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Wow, yeah.
Tunisia find a position of real strength now.
El dorsal 23
Daddy.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, el dorsal 27.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Aku banyak duit.
Marchal. It's destined for the flank.
Iya,
Space for him to turn and look. They're well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Decent chance!
Oke.
Well
Udah
taken
digoreng
goal.
belum? Masak dulu.
This day
Ini
becomes
masak.
absolutely
Bukan.
perfect.
Ini yang merah nih,
Utterly
tinggal di
ideal.
dalam tuh. Kan? Tinggal.
That really is quite fabulous.
Kok bisa
All his own
tinggalin
doing.
dia?
Oh, that's wonderful to see.
Come
The
on,
run was
dia.
explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Ditinggal, makanya ditinggal. Nah, dia kan ini nggak bisa napas. Ya kan?
Indonesia. And that is as far as it goes.
Gitu kan?
Indonesia looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific.
Bunda nggak ada mainan baru yang lain lagi. Enggak, buayanya.
Mana sih buaya bunda? Nggak ada. Di mana saya lihat?
Di
Mana?
rumah siapa?
Apa yang bisa lihat?
Itu kan mana Isa satu lagi.
Mana?
Ah,
Mana?
ini rumah.
Di rumah.
Ya.
Ya. Kan lupa Isya.
Yoti.
Hah, kenapa?
Diam.
Oh, udah copot dia. Oh iya, nggak apa-apa, berarti udah sembuh kalau udah copot. Ini yang sakit punya saya. Sangkuman kok. Sangkuman kok tangke apa ya kok? Lupa Om Sasa.
Isa.
Iin tuh banyak itu.
Oh iya.
Ya.
Oke.
Om guys,
Oke.
itu.
Apa?
Itu.
Itu.
Iya.
Ini masih ada. Coba lihat tangannya. Wih, yang sebelah sini kok nggak dikasih kukunya. Wah, bagusnya. Udah habis.
Takut habis.
Oh, takut habis. Bunda nggak dikasih. Kasih tuh bunda giginya. Basah. Kasih bunda tuh ininya itu. Biar cantik juga tangan bunda.
Bunda, obayu mah.
Apa?
Obayu.
Diem apa? Isa diemnya.
Di rumah.
Di rumah? Di rumah siapa?
Rumah.
Di rumah sana.
Ke muko dulu
Ke
sudah.
depan. Ke sana kita.
Ini rapihin dulu nih. Dinosaurusnya, ayo masukin. Iya kan? Rapihin lagi, bawa ke depan ini dinonya. Iya kan? Dino mau makan. Dino mau makan.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a sharp pass. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He has found the way through. Good take, and is he in? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Apa?
In with the challenge.
Bikin.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's Messi.
Berarti ya.
Has a look and
Nggak
plays
jadi
it
sama
forward.
Bikin. Dinonya. Tapi nggak keluar. Kok Om yang
Sulemana spread it left. Brilliantly cut out.
Keluarin. Ya kan?
Messi.
Siapa yang rajin?
Davids.
Bisa lah.
And Shevchenko. Solid! And Shevchenko! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Ayo, siapa yang mau beresin? Bunda atau Isa?
Sulemana. Solot.
Iya kan, biasa.
He's ended up in no man's land.
Nah, itu jatuh. Ini dia.
Sulemana. Can he get it through? Great ball if he can get Solid! And he's found the net! And they're back in front!
Siapa yang mau beresin?
One sweeping move executed with
Siapa yang mau
deadly
beresin?
efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe it.
He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Lampard. And that's a good ball. Shoots! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Semenyo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Threads one in. That has found him in acres of space. He's rising! It's hit the crossbar. Shevchenko dominates aerially so often. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot, surely! Now who's going to be for... Oh, what has happened here? And he's heaved it away. This is a promising build-up.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Jangan lari.
He's done very well to take that back. Sulemana.
Itu ngapain ke depan?
Semenyo picks it up out wide.
Oh, lihat mainan.
What a
Oh.
throw in.
Coba tuh lihat sama bunda atau bunda di depan tuh. Oh. Ada apa?
Messi spots it and
Oh, ada
intercepts.
kotorannya. Di mana sih mainan Om?
Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind
Belum
very much
hari.
in their sails.
Apa nak nampak dia? Coba liatin sama bunda nanti ya.
Oh, that's fabulous. Lobbed in behind. Semenyo. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Dia agak
He's gonna be
kolem.
disappointed with that.
Ya.
Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. Serginho charging forward down that flank. Serginho. Serginho's cross.
Di rumah bunda.
Messi!
Oke.
And the referee has blown for
Kita mau bobok
half-time.
di tempat bunda.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we?
Oh, di
And
luar,
this is
nggak
an
di sini.
absolute treat. A tremendous
Apa, mau
spectacle
kemana?
for the neutrals, but A bit of a
Iya,
nightmare for
langsung
the
bunda ya.
fans and two managers.
Itu sama Kak
Pretty
Messi tuh.
frantic here.
Ajak
Everybody
Kak Messi
eagerly
keluar.
awaiting the start of the second half.
C. Bawa ya ke lari, C. Tuh Kak Messi ada di luar.
So right back
Ada Kak
into the
Messi.
action.
Jangan lari-lari ya.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although
Pergilah.
I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Atur. Messi.
Semenyo.
Bantuin apa?
Now it's Sorlot.
Angkat.
Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting. Can he finish?
Kotorannya.
Goal! A two-goal
Ini
lead,
sama Bunda
and
tuh,
they're
sama Bunda.
firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited.
Atau main di
They
sini
were
dulu.
absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Tunisia now in a position far more desirable.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Serginho. He leaps for it.
Oh, would you believe it? The most
Coba lihat tuh sama Bunda tuh.
decisive
Kata
of
sama
all
Bunda.
goals.
A really thumping
Mana?
header. He
Sama Bunda
crashes
tuh.
it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way you attack the
Diangkat.
ball.
Oh, bisa diangkat. Di hati juga ada. Apa yang ngangkat? Tuh, kita sama Bunda. Dia di mana? Mainan orang itu di mana?
That ends it. What an ending. How about that?
Indonesia did extremely well to deliver a performance that was ultra professional. They were resolute throughout, and despite going behind, they never wavered from their ambition to find the necessary.
Kotor
Great
ya di
job.
situ. Oh,
That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
apa ini jadi?
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately.
Kenapa Isa mau diangkat? Hah? Wow, itu foto siapa? Foto siapa itu Isa?
Ini aja, nggak ada lagi yang lain. Besok kita beli mainan baru. Nih, ini ada sapi.
Banyak kan?
Tapi banyak pada kotak lah.
Hidup.
Mulanya itu aja.
Tapi sudah tua dah, dong boleh apa? Bukan tidak boleh pressure.
Apa?
Oh, ada gajahnya. Terus ada sapi. Kodok ada nggak? Kodok.
Wah, kodoknya banyak ya.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Shot, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Kubasi. And Kukurea. Pedri. Gavi. Oh, that's delightful. And it's Kukurea. Messi. And now the breakaway. Van Dalton. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Solot. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Great ball. A chance for a shot. He scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Indonesia with the lead. Llorente just loves to go forward whenever he can.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Bellingham, and this is Shevchenko. Can he finish? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Hai, Koda Isya di mana? Iya, gajah bunda.
Great defending, strong and determined. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Wriggles his way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Kukurea gets into a good position. Cross from Fabian Ruiz. Bellingham has a look and plays it forward. Good ball over the top. So no flag here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Looking for options for movement. Laporte cuts it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Bellingham. Rodri. He's picked his way through. Pedri. Spread it left. Now it's Gavi. Tries to pass it, and he shoots! Gavi is flagged offside.
Ada Pokemon jelek. Iya kan, belum mandi ya. Jadi kayak Bisa. Kayak Bunda.
He's found a way through.
Hai Bunda, hai Bunda.
So Messi! Llorente clears it away. Ferran Torres. Fabian Ruiz. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Oh, dia emang bisa muat di situ kan?
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. Space for him to turn and look. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Sorloth. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Gavi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Lampard, never out of the action for very long. Lampard running with intent. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He's having a shot! Has another go!
Ada zombinya. Dia tukang tembak.
With half time at hand. Perfect timing. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That's destined for the flank. Gavi venturing down the left.
Has been indicated.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Dia ada tembakannya.
Bellingham! Bellingham! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Mati zombinya. Dia kuat.
This possibly the last play of the half. It's really well cleared. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Ini warnanya apa?
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
And please welcome
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. The second period is underway. Gavi.
Iya.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It shapes to shoot. Got to be quick to recover this. And one more try. No, not the best of headers.
Dia mau berantem sama dinosaurus merah.
Laporte. Here's Llorente. Rodri. And it's Llorente. Now Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. And it's Pedri. Now who's going to be first to this? No, that was never going to make it. Davids. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Bellingham. Very nicely done. Lampard. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Zombie merah, di mana?
Ferran Torres. And here's Pedri. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's forced to go back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot! Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. It's Pedri. Pitches it off him. Unai Simon. And it's Laporte. Rodri. This is a promising build-up. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous.
Spain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really...
They'll get clinical.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. In with the challenge. And here's Gavi. He is through here.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he get it through? Laporte. Pedri. Laid out to the left flank. Cucurella. He's got away. That's going wide left. That's very neat. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Right, Shevchenko. Messi, and he's managed to get free. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Now this could be a chance. That is lovely. And it's Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Forced to go back. It's Gerrard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia have their third corner.
Itu kan ada abunya, kan kotor.
And it's been taken short. Plenty to aim. Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries one from range. Oh, it's a vicious effort.
Itu dia tadi.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
York! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Bunda dapat hadiah, Om nggak dapat hadiah. Ya, Om nggak dapat hadiah.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
Siapa yang ganteng?
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Siapa yang kentut, Kak? Bunda. Bunda kentut.
Apa sih Om? Itu
Bunda kentut.
ada kapal ada tsunami. Orang buka pakai.
Apa? Isinya apa?
Itu nggak mau lagi deh. Dari mana nggak bagus kan? Hilang ya.
Apa sih?
Iya kan kita nggak dilihatnya. Jaringannya hilang. Iya, main trampolin. Nih. Nggak bisa. Terus kasur bunda.
Di kasur Bunda Isa gitu.
Oh, jatuh Isa nanti.
Itu kan kayak mainan Isa kemarin tuh.
Nah, dia main. Oh, itu tumpang blojok.
Ya.
Tidak ada main loh. Ini kenyang ya kan? Iya, ini bukan Isa. Nah, ketunggu ada
Oh.
ini Sasa. Oh iya, ini Sasa. Sasa Isa. Nah, dia jual-jualan tuh, ha.
Oh, kok dia apa? Marah.
Ngulik kan?
Transmart itu. Yang Transmart itu.
Udah, akan bingung. Mendadak lah,
Sejak ya apa kan?
si Dora.
Oh gitu larinya kan? Wah nggak kuat dia nggak bisa lari.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal. And the fans puff out their chests proudly. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
Anak Bunda
Garcia finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, it's a big day for him, obviously, Peter, and I think he can make quite a big difference. Spectacular saves can win matches, but I'd expect him to have a more subtle influence overall, bossing that defence and spreading composure throughout the ranks.
Yeah, he would be the obvious. Goes for a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
He's rising! No, not the best of headers. Kamavinga. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bellingham. Edmilson. Alaba gets across to intercept that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. Somewhat off target. That's Solot. Looking to play him in. And he's straight offside. Nicely intercepted. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Raul. He snares the header! And he's stuck it away! And they're threatening to fly away here! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
And played right into his path. Oh, great! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the
Ke
post.
depan gitu. Ke depan.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, just skips past his man. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't...
Chance! Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Sorloth must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Kamavinga. Looking for options for movement. Picked out brilliant. And the shot! Can he get on the end of this? Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And it's De Jong. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, they can break here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. 30 minutes gone. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Edmilson is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Raul is flagged offside. Raul. Can they get him away?
Madrid are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Carvajal finding himself in space.
Kubo.
No, again there's no way through. Can he get it through? De Jong receives it in a wide position. That's the keeper's ball. perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a good ball. Bellingham in with the challenge. Opts to play it back. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Camavinga. Bellingham. And he can thump it away. Now it's Camavinga. Played into the box.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Casado. Cardoso. Raul. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming. And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Casado. No way through there. Lewandowski. Chance for a shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Alaba has given away a free kick. That's an excellent... Mbappe! Yes! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He's...
Ferran Torres!
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Carvajal, delivery from Danny Carvajal.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Camavinga, and it's De Jong. Bellingham under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's having a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Edmilson. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Sorlot. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared away. Mbappe looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that has not gone well. Bellingham aimed beyond the defence. quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Apa?
Camavinga. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Mbappe. Oh no, this does not look good. Knocks it into space. Oh, great leap! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And it's made its way to him. And this is Hazard. He's found a way through. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Garcia to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Tries to play it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Solot. Lewandowski. Oh, important interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Camavinga. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, good effort! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Molina, and he's managed to get free.
Sorloth really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? He came in hard, very hard. And smartly reclaimed. De Jong.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Lewandowski. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. De Jong for Ferran Torres. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were...
ครับ cepat sih.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Bernal finds himself in the starting lineup. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Ferran Torres has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. But that has not gone well. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That is lovely.
Such good technique.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Alaba, and once more he proves rigid and robust. Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Figo. Azar is in a really good position out wide. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And here's Camavinga. Good take, and is he in?
Oh, pasti
And now
gitu
they
ya.
can clear their lines.
Iya juga. Emang kok takut jatuh.
And it's De Jong. What a throw in. Camavinga. Barcelona currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Kubo! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute seat. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
De Jong. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Hormati. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now Eder Militao. And it's Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Bernal. Now it's Sorloth. Kubo. Sorloth. Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Sorloth actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Camavinga plays it an impressive jump. That was superb goalkeeping.
Ferran Torres is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Ferran gets his head on it! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up?
He's had a shot! And a neat finish. They're back within reach. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Laporte. And he stands tall, impenetrable. He might be in here! Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's found the net! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Oh, we have a very different...
Decent chance! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Molina.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Hormati. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Barcelona up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2. And we're already back up and running after half-time. There's a look, and he's having a shot! And he can thump it away. Hazard. Tries to play it through. Figo. And it's Hazard. Bellingham. Kubo. Bellingham. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Madrid are down to 10 men. And it's Alaba. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham. Oh, it's a great ball here. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Ferran Torres being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Just about up to the hour now. Surlot. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And a chance!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Azar. Mbappe! Too long, and over the line. Bernal, who's set up one goal so far. Figo, that's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Figo, who is rarely short on confidence. Bellingham. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bernal. Kubo. And here's Surlot. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have movement on both benches.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Ball comes in. Keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Rashford. Bellingham. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Solot. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's intervened well there. Simeone, played out towards the right wing. Now it's Simeone. And here's Solot. Shot at goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Molina. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Ball's
descuento.
gone out of play. Rashford with the cross. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's it. Barcelona can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Indonesia have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Indonesia must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, that's a key interception. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's rising! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Bellingham! And he hits the net! 2-0, and in next to no time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Indonesia are doing very nicely. It's Lampard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Serginho's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Real chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Morocco disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Lampard. Good take. Solid! De Bruyne. Mbappe. Morocco couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. And it's Shevchenko. Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Hakimi. De Bruyne. Kane. Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. It's Lampard! Lampard! A legend of his time! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are disappearing out of sight. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Indonesia find a position of real strength now. Decent chance! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Mbappe. And this is Messi. Hazard ploughing through them. He's having a shot! Oh, good finish. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And it's Bellingham. Now it's Solot. Solid! Oh, wonderful! Unbelievable! What a goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So now the difference is 3. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is a little undercooked. Vardiol. De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Foden. Oh, easy pickings there. Vardiol. Now Mbappe. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
3 minutes added time.
Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
And there they are.
Indonesia
Please
have been
welcome
simply
our players,
outstanding in the
everyone.
first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Indonesia have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break. And Shevchenko! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Kane. Davids. There's the shot! It's a goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
For Indonesia, after 51 minutes is...
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Davids running with intent. Messi wants to run onto this. Mbappe is herring after that one. De Bruyne. Now Mbappe. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Lampard. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho. Azar. Just eases him off the ball. Lampard currently being consciously targeted.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very...
Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Davids. And here's Solo. Takes a shot! Mbappe. Now Foden. That's going wide left. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Davids, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. This is promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foden spots it and intercepts. And here's Solot. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for options for movement. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Shevchenko, pinches it off him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a pretty loose pass. He has found the way through. Nice control. Can he finish?
Substitution from Morocco. Number 7.
Tunisia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he's gone backward here.
Federico Valverde.
Big chance!
Substitution from Morocco. Number 8.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. It's made its way to him. And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. And it's been hooked away. Azar. De Bruyne. Now it's Kane. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And he skips past his man. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hakimi. And it's Valverde. It'll be a throw-in. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham. Solot. In with the challenge. Morocco can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hangs in across. Indonesia are looking all but promoted. They can see the greener grass that is beyond the finish line.
They've been brilliant here, Peter. A thoroughly professional performance. And if things do indeed stay as they are, it's richly deserved.
De Bruyne. And it's Kane. Spread to the right. Driving on and making good progress. Aimed beyond the defence.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Time added on 4 minutes. He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. And here's Shevchenko. Can he get it through? And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's in. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've...
So that's it. It is all over. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. there's a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, time for the anthems.
And this is now today's
So, Jim,
lineup.
who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So that's got things underway. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Look at the space here. Shevchenko! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Shevchenko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And it's Dembele. Oh, strongly challenged there. Quality ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Dembele must have made the worst possible choice.
It's Lampard! Indonesia with the corner. There first. And it's been taken short. And he's heaved it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's made its way to him. Shevchenko. And the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Solot. That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Tries to play it through. Medina gets across to intercept that. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Now the delivery. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Davids, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Shoots! Goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Undav. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they're quick to get it back. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. No, just not quite.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
And it's Messi. Surlot. Now it's Bellingham. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Lampard! Oh, crossbar!
FC Tokyo definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
That's put paid to the danger. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Dumfries.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And he skips past his man, over to the right flank. Dumfries has it in a wide position. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Shevchenko finds himself offside.
Ya, dadah Isa.
Chance here to counter. Now it's Undav. Now it's Olise. It's a searching pass. Undav. Lovely bit of skill. And that is masterful defending. Has the chance to go the other way. Davids gets on his bike and on the move. Dembele. So what can they make of this? And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Everyone, please welcome our
Drew
players.
back on the first 45 minutes.
Indonesia probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Indonesia have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Olise!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Wan-Bissaka. And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Lampard. Messi. Lampard. Lampard! Oh, what has happened here? That's a fair try, but just off target. And it's Lampard. Threads one in. Decent chance! It's their second corner of the game. FC Tokyo are looking to go forward now. Wan-Bissaka. Indonesia are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, this looks sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. Cafu. Lampard looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Solid!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that was asking for too much.
Substitution in progress.
Gerrard. And this is Neymar. That is lovely. Nice interception, well timed. The referee's awarded a free kick. Gerrard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
He's rising! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gerrard. This is promising. Medina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Look, the only way of...
Chance, surely! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, can they get him away?
FC Tokyo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Undav. And this is Drogba. York. And this is... He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Shot a goal! Oh, and that should have been two.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
And it's Gerrard. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's aimed into the middle. York.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's managed to get free. And here's Undav. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He'll try. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's gone route one.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Drogba. Can he spark a counter here?
Added time.
Neymar. Lovely, now then. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Undav could move up a gear here. Elise. Van Bouten. And that's that. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Gianfranco Zola is special, always engaging to watch.
One of those players who just makes you smile.
Yeah, the little magician from Sardinia lives up to the...
Shoots! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Bellingham. And here's Solot. Solot! It's hit the upright. And he's done it! And that was his 20th goal for this team. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Shevchenko. And that is well cleared. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Mozambique certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Lampard. Spread it left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, well played. Cara. And here's Solot. He is starved of space and time. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Chance! Well taken goal. They are purring, truly purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And the shot! Well, that is commitment to the cause. we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Serginho tries a shot! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Serginho certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Zola. And it's Vieira. And here's Ronaldinho. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. He's in plenty of space here. Good read, needed to be. Davids. Ferdinand. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vieira. Over to the right flank. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. Shevchenko. It's Bellingham. And it's Lampard. Messi. Great defending, strong and determined. Zola. Now it's closer. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in a great position, and he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Lahm. Zola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Lahm. Lampard. Bellingham does have his name on the score sheet, of course. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that's a... And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Indonesia find a position of real strength now. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Zola.
That was lovely, that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ferdinand. Now who's going to be first to this? Engages and forces him off the ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Indonesia, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. And we are back underway. Knocks it into space. Messi deals with that comfortably. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And it's Lampard. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Zola. And here's Shevchenko. Thuram. Vieira. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's picked his way through. Great chance! Shevchenko, who does have an assist to his name. Mozambique are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Defending was strong and firm. Solot looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Davids. Cafu. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Marquinhos does really well there. He is strong. Zola. Oh, super find. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. And he's intervened well there. Turan. Closer, might just make this. Ronaldinho finding himself in space. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Ferdinand. Zola proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Shevchenko. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's closer. And he's found a way past. Van Bouten proves too strong. This is a promising build-up.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Shevchenko. Bellingham. And the shot! He's kept it out just.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Closer. Now Ronaldinho. Zola. Oh, that's delightful. Closer. Cafu gets across and deals with it. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking to play him in. Somewhat off target. And it's Lampard. Lahm gets a foot in here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's closer. Shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That has not gone well. Oh, this is a great position. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Now it's Shevchenko. Great ball if he can get there. What a throw in. Mozambique are making a change now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Serginho crossed into the box. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Mario Götze. Just 5 minutes left. And Shevchenko! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Substitution.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's really well cleared. Mozambique have the chance to go the other way. And that is a little undercooked. Shevchenko. Shevchenko!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Smashing save, really good save that. 2 minutes to be added on. And here's Solot. Nicely aimed pass. Van Bouten. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Bellingham, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall.